This episode is brought to you by...
Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Chris. We survived last night.
Nip tuck.
We survived last night. Before we go any further, talk about the thunderstorm. Is it 9 o'clock tonight? 9 o'clock tonight.
9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. We are giving a trip for two away.
Yes.
It's a cruise leaving Waco on a bus to Galveston. Get on the ship. Cozumel, Progreso, back, and the bus brings you back.
And we're doing it at 9 o'clock. And if you're not on Facebook, you don't follow us on Twitter, you need to, because Chris will post a link, we'll post it, Stephanie will post it, Big George will post it, everybody will post it, and we will go live. We will be live tonight at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock.
On Ustream, Red Sea TV on Ustream. So,
all right. Thunder Boomer blows in last night. Of course, it messes up Biggest Loser. It messes up all the shows that I watch. But anyway, were you ever worried during that whole time?
No, not really. I guess because everything is so at your fingertips, the weather, and they're so good that they'll go, hey, it's about to hit your house.
Yeah.
I really wasn't.
One thing that I learned growing up was my dad started the civil service there in Chillicothe, or was one that helped start it, whatever. Anyway, weather watching, tornadoes. We're up in Tornado Alley up around Wichita Falls, big city of Chillicothe. So I got to see what to look for. And I really didn't see anything over us, and, it got calm a couple of times, but I've heard it before. I'll never forget that sound. It sounds like a train running over your storm cellar. And there was a lot of...
And see, I don't know what they sound like. I've never been around one.
A train going over your storm cellar.
No, I've never even had a storm cellar. Much less a train going over top of it.
I could throw in what it would feel like, the pressure, the heaviness that was, but I'm not going to do that.
Just pressing down.
But that's you. I mean, it's like a huge whistle, and there it goes. But I really wasn't worried. But there was a lot of people. I mean, your mom's a weather buff. Your mom is a weather buff. And I know she has been around.
She's a scanner buff.
Yes, but I know she's been around and has seen.
Yeah. And
has heard. And knows exactly what to do. They were sitting in the hallway with the scanner, with the iPad, with the blanket. They were set and ready to go. But that's the safest place in the house.
Yeah,
it's in the middle.
That's the most interior room. There's no glass. All the doors shut. So that's where I put them. Caden's here, Marissa's here.
You did do that, but you didn't know while you were outside looking. I moved them all back out into the garage and put all the equipment in the hallway, because I figured we could lose your mom, Stephanie, Caden, Marissa. We could lose all them.
Gracie,
but we couldn't lose me. We couldn't lose you, and we couldn't lose the equipment. So I'm sure that
we know what's important around here.
That's exactly right. So
where's Stephanie anyway? It sure didn't blow her away.
She might have blown away. She was outside weather watching. I caught her up in the tree a couple times.
I tell you what. Growing up, my buddy Brian, you know my buddy Brian, you ain't never met him, but you know
never met him.
All the stories I've told, was scared to death of the weather. He was so scared that we took his dad's LTD one time when we were 12 years old and drove it to his grandmother's. We got in so much trouble for doing that, but he didn't care because he was scared.
I've never met anybody that's that terrified of the weather. Was it? Now it was just the thunderstorm. I mean, when it rained, it didn't bother me. But it was like the thunderstorm, the boom, the lightning.
When it really got dark outside and lightning and and chances of hail and stuff like that, he got worried.
Well, we also last night went and checked on the building, you guys, and it stayed there because they said that tornado is coming down Highway 84. Highway 6 and 84 and that's where we were like, Lord, They gonna blow. It's
Just
gonna blow
what we
off.
need.
It's gonna blow off the map, but it didn't. It stayed in. It was fine. If you did not watch yesterday's show, we said, what would you do? What would you do if you found out that as a man you walked in and your wife had a baby that wasn't yours? And it's could tell very easy because the color wasn't the same. It was on Yahoo. I looked it up again to be sure. Same story. Said it was a teammate. Well, Mr. Brad Holbrook, thank you, Brad, did a little more research and found out the story was false. Would you like to tell what the story really was?
Kind of was reversed. The real story was, and all of it turned into, you know how it is. You whisper,
Yeah.
by the time it's said and done, it's totally different. Him and his wife did have a baby,
Okay.
and soon after that, he was caught messing around with a 22-year-old black woman.
Calling her baby.
Or making babies with her.
Yes.
And that's what led to the divorce. So, Brad said that. Brad usually researches this stuff
Yes.
pretty well. Yahoo said this. So, one of them is now the black sheep in the family.
Oh!
I'm just saying, one of them wasn't doing right.
A lot of good vibes we've been getting on Cowboy and Lucky.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, folks, a lot of good vibes. And people are like, when I tell them about the reruns, they're excited about that. They're excited about that. But let me tell you something. And I'm gonna say June 1st because I'm not gonna give us. I don't want to mess it up. Come June 1st, every morning at 10 o'clock, I think we're gonna blow your socks out the water.
We are going to blow some socks out.
We're
of the
blowing
water.
some socks. There will be no more of this. Not morning show. No more of this.
Right.
No more sitting around just shooting the bull. I am pumped.
We got a lot of things going and a lot of segments we're talking about implementing in and a lot of, a nice set finally.
Yeah.
We've painted a wall behind us.
Yeah, we did that. If you guys go look at the art, check that out. But it ain't going to be nothing like we're about to do. It will not be nothing like we're about to do. Oh, I'm pumped about it. Okay.
Let's just say this before we go. 9 o'clock tonight.
9 o'clock.
Tune in to see if you have won
Yes. The cruise.
the cruise for 2.
The cruise for 2.
If
9
you have
o'clock.
not signed up as of right now, you're too damn late.
That's exactly right.
So
Tough
you
stuff.
might want to listen, see who won, and then call them and ask them, can you go with them?
Yes. We will be going live. We will be streaming it. We will be chatting and talking. So come in, visit with us, hang out with us. We'll set it up. Steph will be here. I'll be here. Chris will be here. And we will be just shooting the bull and asking questions, answering questions. So hit us up. You want to find out anything about Cowboy and Lucky, any questions you want to ask, that's a good time to ask us because Cowboy and Lucky will be there. So until tomorrow.
They're going to be there?
Cowboy and Lucky are going to be there. Until tomorrow, I am Russ, this is Chris, and we are out of here.